But yes, New York City's awesome. I live 11 miles from where Eric Garner was choked to death. 5 million people were stopped and frisked under Michael Bloomberg, right? You have racist drug laws, mandatory minimums. And so for me, to build on what Sharif was saying, I didn't come out of the womb asking to be Palestinian, right? It's an experience that my family had. So we don't have to go overseas to see Shock and Awe play. We can go to our own backyards, whether that's Baltimore, whether that's Chicago, whether that's Staten Island, whether it's Ayanna Jones, Renisha McBride, Mike Brown, or Freddie Gray. And so in the same breath that we are kind of channeling action against the drone bombing of Afghanistan, Pakistan, Yemen, and Somalia, or apartheid and occupation in Palestine, we have to be standing against the kicking out of 2 million undocumented people over the last 7 years. We have to be standing against the prison industrial complex. And we also have to show up in going beyond and also talking about transphobia and sexual violence in local communities, because what binds socially conscious people together is working against systems of oppression. And one of the most beautiful things that I've seen over the last few years is how many people are connecting and building, and it's like it's not in this binary where, you know, I'm just down with this cause because I'm from this community, but you have folks that are stepping up and working and building in other communities, not to say that I'm a representative of your community, but because you don't want black people killed in the streets, because you're tired of mass incarceration, militarism, and drone bombing campaigns in undocumented communities being hurt. So it's really beautiful seeing black and brown communities come together, and it's nice to see community organizations fostering that and pushing that. So the next piece I'm going to do is called Nothing to Worry About. Now, I was having a conversation with someone, and it was about the killing of 1 million Iraqis and 5.5 million refugees. And his response to that was kind of like, the world is a messed up place. And I was like, that's so weird. You're a terrible human being. I'm going to write a poem about you. Now, I don't know about the other poets in this room, but like 70% of my first book was like, oh, you said something racist. Fuck you. I'm going to go write a poem about you. So this is called Nothing to Worry About. Don't be terrible. Don't say terrible things to poets, because like we're always like bookmarking shit.